ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Talk Shop Show. Today, as usual, we have a very special guest. We have Malcolm Stoffman from the Mortgage Guy, Malcolm the Mortgage Guy. I'm here as well with Erica Aguilar, the Senior VP of Complete CU Services.
Thank you very much. My name is Erica Aguilar. I am delighted to be here with Malcolm Stoffman, the Mortgage Guy. What happens? So how do you see joint ventures? Are you someone who will be able to find financing for all the persons involved? Have you seen that a lot, or each person finds their own mortgage guy? And how does it work? And now that we're talking about as well properties and how it would happen in the future, perhaps that would be a way that people will start investing in that way, right?
Couldn't agree more. So there's definitely mortgage products out there right now that sort of grew out of the Toronto situation, the Vancouver situations, where multiple people are moving into a property, and it's taking multiple people, but they're not necessarily a family in order to do that. So there are definitely like joint venture type mortgage products out there that people can participate in, and certainly I can help you with that. And then there's also sort of the more traditional approach of or I guess the more historic approach of, joining together in a company and buying properties as a company. It adds to the complexity in many cases because it becomes a commercial mortgage, but that's also a doable solution. And I'm seeing a lot of again, sort of the investors of the world. I'm seeing a lot of sort of the money people partnering with the construction or the contractor type people. So you've got a doctor or a dentist or a lawyer or whatever, whoever has the cash, and then they partner up with somebody who has the skills and the tools and the people to flip or renovate or whatever it is. And so there's a lot of those kinds of similar to joint ventures that you're talking about there. So there's all kinds of solutions out there, certainly for home buyers, but also for people who are looking to invest.
Perfect. That's great.
It's boggling my mind. The economic fundamentals, okay, are obviously it's a time of, kind of a depression. Money's not coming in, businesses are closing. But yet the housing market continues to increase. And, we've been hearing not far away, but in some instances in Oakville, like overbidding $200,000 over asking price. What is this organic growth, or is it created by foreign investment? Like in Hamilton, you're experiencing the same thing, I suppose. What is it doesn't make it, it's counterintuitive to me, and I'm boggled. Do you have an answer for that?
PJ, if I had the answer to that, I would be a very, very, very wealthy man. But I do not have the answer to that. I feel exactly the same way. It is counterintuitive to me. There are still huge sections of the economy that are essentially shut down. There are still people that are not back to work. There are still, businesses that are suffering. But we are absolutely seeing the same thing here in Hamilton. 50 offers on a single property,
My God,
35 of them with no conditions, $200,000 over asking, $150,000 over asking, no conditions on that. Like, it is wild what we're seeing. I don't really, like I say, I don't really understand it. It's real though. There's no doubt about it. It is actually happening, right? Like there is absolutely no doubt that I am working with people every day where the realtors are saying, can we waive the condition of financing because my client has to go in over asking and it has to be a condition-free offer or it doesn't even get looked at. I was kind of joking yesterday with one of the realtors that I work with because he actually got a 3-day condition of financing. It's the first condition of financing that I've seen in over a month that's actually been an accepted offer. It's a wild market out there right now. Houses in Hamilton that 10 years ago would have been $175,000 are $600,000 properties now, where people, it's, you know, in the North End where people would not have ever thought that they would raise raise a family or buy an investment property. They're buying properties all over the place. There's still streets in Hamilton, PJ, where lenders still have that sort of old mindset. You know, Barton Street has sort of negative connotations with it. The reality is that there's houses on Barton Street today that are going for $150,000 over asking, condition free.
That's amazing, because I remember 7 years ago when we moved here from Quebec, you could get $40,000 house in downtown Hamilton. It was just like, and it just continues to grow.